heart of any 12-volt RV system is the onboard or house battery. There are two types of 12-volt battery, starting and deep cycle. A starting battery is designed to handle the big current draw needed to start a vehicle, and they need to stay above about 80% of their capacity. They're not an ideal RV battery. So what you want in your RV is a deep cycle battery. Deep cycle batteries range from the inexpensive wet cell lead acid battery to the premium lithium battery. A wet cell lead acid deep cycle battery is the cheapest option, but it isn't always suitable. A wet cell battery vents gas to the atmosphere, so it must be kept upright and in a well ventilated area. You have to keep some wet cell batteries topped up with distilled water, although some are maintenance free and they can't charge up as quickly as other deep cycle batteries. A step up from the wet cell battery is this guy here. It is the absorbed glass mat or AGM battery. While this is also a lead acid battery, it absorbs its electrolyte in the fiberglass matting and does not vent gas to the atmosphere unless it's being overcharged. An AGM battery has much lower resistance than a wet cell battery, so it charges more quickly and also performs better under heavy load conditions. Then there's the gel lead acid battery, which suspends the electrolyte in a gel paste. Like the AGM battery, the gel does not vent to the atmosphere, and so too is maintenance free. But if you want the ultimate in-house batteries, then you might want to look at one of these, and this is lithium. The beauty of lithium is that it can release energy at high levels while maintaining its voltage, and it matches perfectly to running 240 volt appliances through an inverter. But this sort of power doesn't come cheap. In fact, this box alone costs a shade under $2,000. With conventional deep cycle batteries, their voltage slowly falls as they discharge, and their available voltage also decreases as load increases. They're not good at discharging fast. Meanwhile, lithium batteries will give the peak power required and remain constant voltage even with a heavy load. In practice, that voltage is likely to be up to about 13 volts. Lithium batteries also will accept higher charge current than an AGM battery. You're not supposed to let an AGM battery drop to below about 50% of its capacity. But a lithium battery's charge lasts longer, as it will easily cope with a drop to 20%. You can't let a lithium battery run completely flat, although most quality lithium batteries will be fitted with an internal battery management system that will protect the cells in case of over discharge. Check though before you buy one. Now, like I was saying before, you don't get all this lithium battery goodness for nothing. To replace an existing lead acid battery bank with lithium batteries could initially cost you up to 2 to 3 times more, and your existing charging sources like AC battery chargers, solar regulators, alternators and DC to DC chargers may not be compatible. You need to ensure they have a lithium profile, and of course it will cost you more to replace them if they don't. AGM batteries provide the best compromise of performance, price and longevity when running RV gear such as 12-volt LED lights, water pumps, TVs and radios. But if you want to run big 240-volt gear like an air conditioner, a washing machine or microwave when you're free camping, you will want to think about lithium batteries or a generator. If you need more capacity than one battery can hold, you can hook up your AGM batteries in parallel. How many you link is determined by the size of your charger, but this setup will give you their combined amperage output while still remaining at 12 volts. The wiring should not be any longer than necessary and suitably rated to do the job. Make sure the batteries are mounted as close as possible to avoid any voltage drop. However, linking lithium batteries in parallel needs care. You must refer to your battery manufacturer requirements on this. It's all to do with what's called cell pack balancing, and it usually needs to be set up with dedicated balancing equipment. Lithium batteries with inbuilt battery management take care of the cell balancing and can normally be joined in parallel to create a larger battery bank. Linking lithium batteries without these management systems can cause problems, as the lowest resistance battery in the pack will do all the work. It's possible you might be better off getting a higher capacity single battery pack to run your high current draw charge gear, or look for a battery pack system that will meet those requirements. So where should you actually mount those house batteries in your RV? Well, keep in mind that an AGM deep cycle battery is pretty heavy. They can be up to 30 kilos. So you want to mount them forward of the axle and nice and low in your RV. Lithium batteries, they are often around about half the weight of an AGM battery, but you still want to mount them forward and nice and low. But you can go too far forward. Some people look at this beautiful long drawbar and they think, well, I might throw my battery in a battery box out the front there. That's nice and forward and low, but that's going to be too far forward and it's going to adversely affect the bore weight of your RV.